Good evening. It was a terrifying moment for some TTC passengers at Broadview Station this afternoon after a blind man fell onto the subway tracks and couldn't get himself back onto the platform. As one witness tells City News, a fellow rider didn't think twice about putting himself in harm's way to help rescue the injured man.
We were standing there for just a matter of seconds, but you want to help, you know, your instinct is to help, but to jump down onto a track when you don't know if a train's going to come is really scary, and this guy just did it. He just reacted.
Julie Cornelia is applauding this man in the middle of the photo wearing a Lion t-shirt. She says she watched him save a man's life this afternoon.
Until he was up on the platform, I don't think anybody breathed. You know, it was just like every second seemed like a minute.
It all started on her way home from work when her TTC train stopped at Broadview Station for a few minutes. That's when she and other passengers heard someone crying out for help.
It was getting louder, help me, please. At which point we looked out on the platform and then noticed a gentleman lying there with a walking stick, and he was blind and severely injured and couldn't move.
What went through your mind?
Oh my goodness, just that the oncoming train was going to come. Everybody just stood there. There's about 4 of us just standing there in shock, including the TTC driver, and then it was just go, at which point the gentleman just jumped right onto the track.
She says a fellow passenger ran out in front of the subway car crossing the track in flip-flops, with the conductor yelling that he could be electrocuted by the third rail. She says the TTC operator also acted quickly.
He jumped out on the platform and he was pressing, I guess, the power signals or something to stop all the power lines.
Just then, 2 men came down the stairs and, seeing the situation, helped hoist the injured man onto the platform.
When it happened, we all clapped. We were hugging each other. We were really, really happy.
The TTC confirms the man appears to have fallen accidentally and was taken to hospital with minor injuries. They say in situations like this, passengers can use the emergency buttons at the ends of the platform to immediately cut power, and there are phones to connect customers to transit control. They also say subway drivers are trained to stop immediately if they see anyone waving violently or gesturing on the platform. In a statement, they write, "We don't advise anyone to go to track level. Our thoughts are with the individual who fell at Broadview Station earlier today, and we thank bystanders for their quick action and assistance." Cornelia posted the story to social media with the photo, thanking the stranger for his quick action.
I really, really wanted to get this gentleman's face out there because he's such a good Samaritan. I mean, he really, really did put his life at risk to go help that individual on the tracks.
Does it make you feel good about Toronto?
It makes me feel great about Toronto. I was saying, hashtag Toronto the good.
And Cornelia says the incident left her feeling that it's time for the TTC to install those platform edge doors that prevent people from falling or jumping onto the tracks. The TTC is in the midst of a feasibility study that is set to be brought to the board in 2020.